So today we'll be talking about mappings. Mappings are basically key value pairs, or you can consider it as an associative array. So mapping can be having a key which can be int or uint like that. So a key will be mapped to any data type like the boolean data type, the string data type, the address data type. So we'll see a very simple mapping out here and how to declare it. You write the keyword mapping, the types. So okay, so we'll be mapping it from a uint to, this is the arrow you need to mention. So this is the key, arrow, and then the value. So value can be of address data type. Let's take it as address. Then put it as public. It will be easier for us to view. Then this is the name of the mapping, my map. Now let's make a very simple function to initialize the first one. So this is basically having all the values uint starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and with each value there is an address mapped. So let's make a function to initialize it. Function, let's call it as init. No arguments needed, and then public. How to access this mapping is basically you write the identifier name, my map, put square brackets, put the key. So let's take it as 0 because mappings and arrays and everything starts from 0 in programming languages. So we have it as my map 0 and then the value. Let's take any address from, okay, let's take this address directly. So we'll copy this address, we'll paste this address and semicolon. So this is how this can be accessed. So let's give it a try first. We have deployed it. So you can see my map, which is the mapping out here. You can put the key out here to get the value. So we'll put the key as 0, my map. Okay, so you can see nothing is initialized, neither 0 nor 1. Now you click on the init, which will get this one initialized. Now check the 0 key. Okay, here we have the same address as out here. You can see CC9 and out here CC9. So this is how it is done. Next, I'll make a additional function which you don't actually need right now. So in that function, I'll be basically taking the user input and then setting this map. So function init user public and then the identifier name and then the value. Okay, so now we have to put parameters. So you know you need a key parameter and a value parameter. So you'll put it out here. So key is of uint type. Let's call it as k, and value is of address type. Address, let's call is add. Now put k out here and add semicolon. Okay, so here we have an additional function which is required to put the user input into this. Let's get it deployed. Okay, deployed. Now let's check out the mapping first. 0, you have nothing out here. 1, this is basically how the addresses are initialized. I have told you in the earlier class. And 2, so nothing at all initialized. Now let's start with the first function, this. So yes, it has been transacted, confirmed. Yes, so we have the address out here, the same address we'll were having out here. Now let's see. So we have the init user. It will take two arguments, as you can see. So I have expanded that by this arrow. It was out here. So you will put the key. So let's give the key as 1 and some address. So let's go and take some address out from here. Let's basically take this address, copy, and paste this address out here, and then transact. Now check for this one. Yeah, you can see 4DFC. So in this case, you have seen how mappings work, how you can access mapping, and how you can set it from the outside. Don't worry about the functions and all. I'll teach you everything. For now, just remember that a function starts with function, the keyword, then you have the name of the function, then you have a set of parentheses which will have the parameters, then the visibility, which I have set all of them as public right now. I'll tell you about the other visibility types, and then this is how you access it.